Welcome to the last of our revision videos of trig theory from grade 10 and 11, where we cover the final aspect of the trig theory, the formal identities. Just an encouragement at this point to add notes from this video to the theory notes you've been creating along the way. In this video, we will look at the formal identities that you have worked with in trig so far. To introduce these identities, I think being reminded of why they are true will really support knowing them with confidence. So in each case here, using the definitions in terms of x, y, and r, pause the video for a moment to see if you can complete the proof of each of these. Hopefully this all came back to you as you were giving it a try yourself. If this is the first time you are seeing this process, then hopefully realizing why these identities are true puts them in a more comfortable place in your box of knowledge. Looking at a summary of these two identities, now that we fully believe them to be true, the first thing to consider about them is that it is important that we know them both from left to right and from right to left. In other words, that we know them in both directions. So what this means for the tan identity is that tan of an angle equals sine of that angle over cos of that same angle, but also that sine over cos of the same angle equals tan of that angle. And for interest, it will also be true, by the way, that tan squared of an angle will equal sine squared over cos squared of that same angle. Then, looking at the sine squared plus cos squared identity, knowing this identity from right to left as well tells us that we may replace a 1 in an expression or equation with sine squared plus cos squared where applicable. And the reason is because this identity tells us that 1 in fact is equal to sine squared plus cos squared. We will be sure to look at examples later in this video series where this will be illustrated. The other thing about this second identity is that it can be manipulated to make either cos squared or sine squared the subject. And in each of these cases, when doing this manipulation, we in fact create a difference of squares, which then can be further expanded. Being familiar with all of these forms of this identity is super useful, as you will be able to recognize them when they appear and be familiar with options of how to use them. Thank you for watching this video. We really hope these revision videos have provided a solid recap of all that you need to know and understand before proceeding or embarking on grade 12 trig. And hopefully you've taken plenty of notes to support you throughout your trig journey.
Check out the video description below for practice questions from our study guides. If you found this video useful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new episodes. Follow us on Instagram or Facebook to stay on top of the latest TAS news and launches. So that's it for now from the Answer Series, your key to exam success.